This episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads is brought to you by Green Man Gaming. Head down to the link below to get some fantastic deals on video games and shop with confidence, knowing that every game on this site comes directly from publishers and you get a fantastic deal in the process. Not only that, this video is also brought to you by XSplit. Head down to the other link down there and get in on the fantastic family of products that XSplit has to offer, including XSplit Broadcaster, which is a fantastic program for live streaming, video recording, and even making this video that you're watching right now. Head down to the link below. And let's not forget, this show wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the great people making Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Head down to the link below. Foundry Virtual Tabletop is perfect for all of your virtual tabletop needs. It's very easy to set up, very easy to mod, very easy to get all of your game systems working, including D&D 1st Edition, D&D 5th Edition, Pathfinder, Fallout Pen and Paper, even Bunkers and Badasses. Head down to the link below and try out Foundry Virtual Tabletop absolutely free. And last but certainly not least, we need to give a big shout out to the folks at ForgottenAdventures.net for their dedication to the craft of map-making assets, virtual tokens, battle maps, Clip Studio brushes, and builder packs. All available on ForgottenAdventures.net. Link down below in the description. You haven't noticed I'm waiting for them to interrupt me because they usually interrupt me when I try to do this intro.
If you fucking want me to, I will, bitch.
Hello, dorks, dorkheads, and everyone in between, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads. There was a voice crack in there, and I heard it.
Your voice crack.
When were you learn that your actions have consequences? Oh no, what have we done? Okay, so before we begin tonight, just a real quick shout out to Open D&D, because this open game license crap is ridiculous, and I refuse to pay royalties on this show. I like making it, and I'm gonna fight tooth and nail for it. So, just putting us on record that yes, we are supporting that. Even if everybody in this room wants me to play Pathfinder.
Pathfinder's a better system. Pathfinder's the better system.
I don't want to step out of my comfort zone.
You never want to step out of your comfort zone.
No, I don't!
And that's the problem with your channel.
Because it's comfortable in here! I don't want to leave! Also, big shout out to Ryouku. We shout her out a lot, but she does great work.
Still deserves it.
Totally deserves
it. I wonder
it.
if comms are open again.
I think they are, actually, yeah. And that's it from me. Over to you, Steve.
Just in time for me to finish my drink. Thank you, everyone, for returning. I'm so glad that you did. I know that sometimes, some days, you just need a little something in your life. And that's why we thank today's sponsor. Alright, enough joking around. Thank you for returning, everyone. Both player and viewer together. I hope that you enjoy this session that I worked definitely really hard on, and the continuation of the campaign. And that truly is... I definitely do thank everyone for returning and being patient with me. Both those in the call and the, 2 people who watch the show.
You gotta do you sometimes. And that's totally fine.
Yep.
Adulting is hard.
Adulting is very hard. But my goal tonight is gonna be maps, maps, and more maps. We made a lot of maps. And they are sweet! There's some really good maps tonight. Anyway, I guess we'll go to recap. So,
Yep.
where we left off, 3:30 exactly. Great timing on that. Our band of misfits, which still doesn't have a name, found themselves in a rather precocious situation. What's precocious mean? I don't know. But
The Wild Whirlwind.
we were in
other names.
Orzer.
I don't even fucking
We
know.
were fighting a celestial emissary. I totally remembered that name. And we killed it, along with 2 dragons and a bunch of trash mobs. It was sweet. And then we were faced with the insurmountable task of cleaning up all of this mess. So we made our way around. We hit up the shipyard, we hit up this other tavern which wouldn't let us in, which we kind of think they drank their way through the whole invasion. And then the party found themselves doing this and that and this in the main sort of castle of Orzer. Raiding libraries, raiding treasuries, raiding bedrooms, mostly raiding. Ransacking and the like.
Looting.
Looting! That's where we left off.
In the building.
Glorious.
We were in the vault.
And then we did that.
Oh, I guess we never resolved that, did we?
We were deciding how much money you were going to allow Demare to carry. Because let's face it, Demare is gonna max out.
I thought I was gonna carry all I can carry.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, weren't you planning on, like, bringing a cart in here?
No, I'm gonna take all the money out to a cart. If I could bring a cart in here, I'd take way more money.
Is there
Right.
space to bring a cart in here?
Yes.
Well, either way, Sandra's heading back upstairs.
Alright,
Yeah.
Cool. So you know what I want to do, Steve?
what's up?
We'll take 2 spells of floating disc. I'm gonna use those and pile as much money as I can on them, and then carry as much money as my bag of holding can let me.
Alright, and let me...
Got like much free weight on us.
Just want to double check.
For reference, I only took about 1,000 platinum
Okay.
and some small change.
Oh man. The,
Good.
Where's
so...
my stuff?
Floating disc is not a concentration spell, so yeah, you can
Oh god.
you can fit as much money on the 3-foot diameter disc, and you stack that shit with cash. I guess the important question: so who's helping you, and how long are you going to take putting money on this?
You ask like I have a choice. I'm gonna go as fast as I can, and I'm not gonna ask for anyone's help.
Right. And how long are you gonna pile money on it for?
I see where you're going with this.
Because, like,
Okay, you know okay, so it's a literal like hoard pile of money, right?
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
see, the issue is the more time you take with this, the less time you have to move things, and it's most.
I'm gonna be
there's a lot of
genius.
coins and chests to hold said coins and trade bars.
Hey, make sure you divide that up too.
It'll be divided up.
Well, some
Sure.
of it
What,
should
the
go
stuff I'm taking? No, this won't be divided up.
some
No,
of that should,
come on, you gotta be reasonable. This place is absolutely in shambles and needs to be rebuilt.
some of
I
it's
think
gotta
there's
go
more
to the
than enough
army,
gold.
too.
There's a
There's
lot
more
of
than
things
enough
that
gold
need to
for
be
everyone.
rebuilt in their
I
fish
think
face.
you underestimate
I'm pretty
how
sure
much
there's
it costs to
enough
rebuild an
platinum for
entire magician's city.
Or,
I mean-
or reimburse an army. All right, I'm gonna
The
stop
current
yelling down the stairs now.
Pretty much, like this, like a majority of this would probably be able to be used in the rebuilding efforts
I
of
don't
this
think we're
place.
taking a majority
Absolute
of it.
travesty.
If I
But yeah,
recall
I'm gonna
correctly,
do
there's
something
way too much in here
cheeky.
for us to take on us.
I want to find a big old pile of money, cast the spells, and then I'm gonna just roll the money down, and whatever pile lands on it is the disc I take. After I put them all in my bag first, because that doesn't have a time limit.
Yep.
All right.
Can you
So
Sorry, I just have an idea for her. Can you like slide the disc underneath a big
Too
old
much
pile
weight.
of money? Too much weight? Okay, there is a weight limit. Gotcha.
500 pounds.
Okay.
so
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna like pick them up and stack them. I'm literally gonna just make a mountain fall of money, and then once that's done, I'm just gonna take what lands.
okay. So, quick question: you posted quote unquote free weight.
Yeah, that's what I saw is within their characters.
Is that based on strength score or?
That is based on the thing that the sheet says,
Okay.
which I guess is
Menu
based off strength score.
defined. TQB. Okay, because I thought Demir had. Demir, what's your strength?
Like 8 or something.
Oh, I also added in like okay, actually, no. Literally, I added the amount of space in the bag of holding, given that the amount of bag of holding has its own like weight capacity, and then added the rest of the remaining space that the strength gives.
So
Let me just like take a screenshot of that. It's like I added these two numbers together. One of these is the bag of holding, and the other one is the actual weight cap.
So
the bag of holding gives you more space.
big thing with the bag of holding is it is currently full of organs and a lot of stuff that takes a lot of weight.
That's the bag of holding, right?
Yeah, that's on
the bag
Zach.
of holding.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's on Zach? Alright.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I would assume with Demir's actual bag of holding, then yeah, easily you could just take that free weight times by 50, and that is how many gold pieces you get.
Cool.
How much? Like, is the bag of holding just like packed like to the brim with with organs, or like?
Not to the brim, but I would have to double check everything that's in there, but it's like almost 100 weight.
100 pounds of like 100 pounds out of the 500s just like organs. Or, like... Interesting.
Yeah, you have a lot of unidentified stuff. Stuff.
Stuff.
Where
Yeah, Zach's
is-
gonna mimic the money grabbing, like just fill out the capacity, but not like kill the bag. I don't know how much that would be remaining then. Given the bag of holding is full of organs, I guess.
Yeah, maybe I would say it's more like 50 weight. Now that I am double checking the list, only like 50 weight was already pre-consumed because there are 2 hearts, some various organs. Nope, 3 hearts of large creatures, a dragon hide, some other stuff. But yeah, so
Alright.
easy conversion times by 50. That's how many gold pieces you can get.
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
I will assume that a majority of that miscellaneous gold piece is going to be in trade bars because there's a ton of trade bars.
Yeah. Assumedly.
For
Yes.
the folks at home, I would like you guys to show your work. Just write the math on screen.
Okay, my sheet says there is like given the weights of quantities of stuff I have on me, I got like about that much weight on me. My capacity to strength score, however, is that. Thus, my actual true capacity is like fucking this number. And we're gonna multiply that by 50. And it's like a similar thing for Demare, except with her numbers. Ultimately, we got a bunch of free gold.
Okay, I'm back. Did you actually do it?
Yeah.
Wait, where?
Weight equal big dollar.
I did it.
You
Don't
didn't
worry
write
about
it
it.
anywhere!
Those were the numbers. The first one is the fucking true weight capacity of like what I'm
God, it's on
carrying.
the side! Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, no. Yeah, it's like the first one's like the effective weight. The
I wanted
second
you
one's
to
by
use
cap,
the pen
then
and
there you
write on
go.
the map.
Nah, we clowns here. We're good.
Yeah, so surprisingly, that is only 26,835 gold pieces.
That's enough.
Yeah.
So, you know, for just Zach, the 536.7 is 26,835 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that as like a trade bar in my inventory because holy shit.
Yeah, that's
Or is there
268 trade bars of gold. You're probably picking up some of platinum because, you know, ease of convenience.
Yep.
It was at this moment that half the party became the 1%.
Yep. We did it, lads.
What do you mean became?
Oh, right. The mayor kind of
You're like
already
the
was
top
that.
of the 1%. You're the 0.1%.
Mayor's not the 0.1%.
Damn bourgeois.
0.01%.
You're the 1% whenever you steal from the 1%.
Damn 1%ers.
See, truly to be the 1%, you cannot have your assets taken because your assets are literally everything. Sure, you can steal from them, but you're not really stealing from them directly. You're stealing from a person that's managing, and nothing truly matters. Demare being hooves on ground, taking handfuls of coin, that automatically makes her more poor than the 1%.
Actually, I wonder how
I'm
many.
middle class right now.
You did it.
Exactly.
Whoa! I'm gonna put a
How
money
many
thing in your
people she's
inventory. One
actually,
second.
how much of the 1% she's actually stolen from?
While they're doing
Surprisingly,
that...
I'm more close to homelessness than the Pirate Queen.
You did it.
Technically, I'm still homeless. I don't have a home.
Yep.
While they're doing that...
Don't
Can
you
I
have a
just
ship?
shotgun a few things that I'm getting done?
You could attempt.
Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send a small party to the tavern to the south, get those survivors sorted.
They've already been taken care of.
Cool. I'm gonna send out a few search parties to look for other survivors.
That has already been underway.
Alright, I'm headed to back to the library to look for
Barbarian.
books about the Lord of Cinders.
Which library?
The library that I was been ransacking for the past few hours.
Ah, the Royal Library.
Yes.
Gotcha. Make an investigation check.
Yes. What is my investigation? Someone else can do something while I find this.
So, Demare, I'm just gonna, like, save us some time.
Look, I'll be real. You could just give me whatever fucking amount of money that you want.
Yeah, take, like, 40,000 gold pieces.
40k, okay.
Andrew?
On the whatchamacalls, Diskies?
So, Sandra, looking around, you're able to find the basic information on the Lord of Cinders, but nothing in specific.
Any kind of rivals or...
All other dragons.
I'm just gonna take whatever reference material I can find, shove it in my bag of holding, and I'm gonna be researching that for a while in my spare time.
Okay.
And for the rest of however long they take to finish up down there, I'm gonna gather the scouts, raid the wine cellar, and we're gonna pour one out for the lives that have been lost this past week.
You do so. Alright.
Yeah.
Anyone else doing stuff?
Guess I'll just look around.
Zach's gonna
There
fucking
is-
rush out to find a cart as fast as they can go right now, considering. Bring me a fucking cart, damn you.
So I will have assumed that you, in the process of trying to take all the wealth, go and find a cart to place all the wealth within.
Yes.
So
Zach is
you
aware
do
of
find like a royal carriage, more or less.
Yeah.
Fancy. We're just
Something with
gonna
which
dump all her damn money in there.
something with which that can actually carry stuff, hopefully, rather than just like a
Yeah, it's not
cargo cart.
pretty. You more or less like fill the floor of the cart with coins, and so long as you don't like open the door after the cart's been rattling around, you'll be fine.
Yes. Hmm. Wonder
You know what
cart's
I
weight
need?
capacity is. Yeah.
I need a map of all the coastal line places. Because I'm thinking of stealing a ship and then finding the nearest town to go deposit this off into a bank.
I mean, we have banks here. I mean, not in this bombed out city, but we have some down the
Demir
road.
puts her mechanical arm on Zach's shoulder. You don't give money back to the people you stole it from. That's how they reclaim it.
I mean, it's not stealing if it's our commission for helping out, you know?
Yeah, but I don't like taking chances.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Plus,
I'm-
there's less
I'm-
people to bother you in the sea.
Look, as far as they need to know, the Broodverdo chief is selected stuff as a reward for literally fighting off a couple dragons and an abomination. It's fine.
Quite frankly, we deserve more than what we got.
Never seen this amount of money in my life, so I don't know about that, but okay.
If you four are done being 1%ers, you
I
want a
mean,
drink?
you could take money yourself too to help with, like, I don't know, funding your adventure against the Giga Dragon.
The
You
Giga
want a
Dragon.
drink?
Do we have
I'd rather
dreams?
have as much as possible go back to the
You get to add the
Orklands.
dragon.
Okay, Steve, how much have we taken, like, percentage-wise of their treasury?
There's probably over 3 million gold pieces in there.
Yeah, we're
fine.
good. We're
How
fine.
much
Look,
did we take?
This is a building we basically
we took a
just took.
fraction of a percent.
I took like 10,000.
Yeah, collectively you've taken under 100,000.
We're good. It's literally nothing. We're
And
fine.
that's our cut. Let's drink.
Yes,
All
I'll
right,
take 200 platinum.
Zach is going to not drink.
Sandra holds up.
Zach is
Oh,
going
you
to feign
insist.
Sandra
drinking.
holds a cup of wine up to Zach.
Honk. Zach is going to feign drinking.
Drink it.
Yeah,
Zach's
I got a
I'll take
question.
some Sandra if you want.
She
Sure, I'll
shoves it
drink.
in,
Gulp, gulp,
Dante's
slurp,
face.
slurp.
I got me a question.
Four?
On the world map, there's this big old river-looking thing here. How wide is that, generally speaking?
Wide
Is it
enough
like
for a
the-
ship to go through?
I was literally basically just asking that because I'm thinking we take ourselves a ship and then either go east down past what the fuck's it called, Wolfnora, and then just cross through the continent, and then we make our way to Elvania, and then we deposit it all there.
Have you considered the teleport scrolls?
Can they teleport a whole carriage?
Can they?
Where's the teleport
That's what I was
scroll? Let's
looking
see.
into.
Teleport circle. Teleportation circle. The spell. The spell that anyone can edit. Actually, no. Fucking. You draw a 10-foot circle, 10-foot diameter circle on the ground, and that entire thing's gonna be portaled away.
Cool. I'll
Oh,
stand
actually,
in
no.
the car.
No, you create a 10-foot diameter circle, and it creates a portal that then opens. That stays there for like as long as you're gonna use it. I mean, for as long as like 6 seconds, actually.
Cool.
De-
I'll just
Demer's
stand in
size
the
and
cart.
depression.
But like, yeah, we did it, woo. But also,
She looks over wistfully to one of the ships
we
in the
need to
harbor.
like settle some affairs before we just leave off for Elvania, since I technically have a responsibility somehow, and I'm pretty sure Dante'd be pissed if he just left without being able to like set Urkeror to do something, I guess. Pretty sure.
I would like to make sure everything's okay before we decide to leave.
Yeah.
So, just to be clear, I am not drunk. Just happy to be alive. No, I'm not drunk. There's too much shit to do to be drunk right now. But
Yeah.
just to be clear, the party is staying the party. This kind of feels like a natural separating point, but I'll be honest, we did something here,
Correct.
Do many more things.
and
We destroyed an abomination against mankind. Or I guess not really
Look.
mankind, but...
I'm very happy we succeeded in what needed to
I
be
guess
done.
Kind.
it's
Look.
more glorious crusade than I would like, but we did something. And we kind of work well together.
I just want to see what it's like to kill a dragon god, so... Yeah, that'd
More glory
probably
for
be
me
sad
and
if
more
you
money.
perished on that. It'd probably be very sad if you perished on that.
I'm thinking of the story.
We're gonna probably help you with that, yeah.
No matter how much evil we quell, there's always more to quell, so I am more than happy to continue to do so.
Out of
As that
character,
is my
the
only
guitar
life
riff
goal.
kicked in as we started talking about this. That's awesome.
There's so much we're gonna be able to just handle with, or like, see? It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth, as long as we go to exciting places. Like, not...
In the middle of the sea.
Yeah, the sea's cool. I've never been to
See,
the sea.
excuse
I've never been
me?
to the coast.
I'm telling you, the sea's pretty great. You just have to go under the surface.
How do we do that, though?
Yeah,
I
how do we
kinda
do
can't
that
do
without
that.
dying?
Oh, come
Demer
on,
pulls
there's-
that close
You
to
know
her
that
and
there is
says,
magic and loads of things you can use, potions, to be able to breathe underwater.
Yeah,
You don't
but
have
I'll
to have
die
gills
down
like
there.
me. You're not gonna die down there. You'll be
I
fine.
can't swim.
I can hold you. You can just ride on my back. You'll be
I'll
fine.
die.
I mean,
You're not gonna die.
I've been able to swim in lakes, but the ocean seems pretty big.
it's just
Well,
like a big
yeah,
lake
it's-
with deadly
it's-
things that'll kill you, like krakens.
Are they cool?
Essentially, they're there. You just gotta know
Krakens
where
are
to
not
go.
cool.
Kind of a downer, considering their name is so cool.
Shit, guys.
Lame.
People are gonna.
Incredibly destructive, but you know you have to go into certain areas in order to find them.
Yeah.
People are gonna remember us for this. We need a name.
We've certainly touched the orc people
I
We need a
appropriately.
name.
Wild whirlwinds.
The whirlwind. Fucking.
Can we do
the
better?
wild world.
Twat. Twat.
The wild winds.
What about Tempest? Means the same thing, but sounds cooler.
Wild whirlwinds.
War winds.
Whirlwinds.
Before a whirlwind, I'll be the hurricane part.
Yeah.
Whirlwind. No.
Splash Mountain.
Am I the only one here that likes Wild Tempest?
Wild whirlwinds.
I am okay with anything. I am a simple man.
I'm a clown.
As long as it's not called group.
As long as we're not corporate.
That,
Wild
that too.
whirlwinds.
Corporate trademark.
Honk.
We get a letter from a courier while we're in the middle of nowhere, and it's just a cease and desist.
I'm a pirate in more than one way.
What's a cease and
Demir hides
desist?
illicit books behind her back.
Are you sure
Sure,
you're
let's
not
see.
drunk?
Pretty sure there's cease and
I'm
desist
very
in
sure.
D&D. Pretty sure there's at least like some sort of corporations that can exist for that to happen.
But just imagine, you're 98 floors down in a dungeon underground, and you just run into a man giving you a cease and desist.
You just run into a lawyer, and he's just there somehow via the magic of teleportation, and he's here to sue
does-
you.
It doesn't matter where you are, the lawyers will find you. And the
The
couriers
lawyers
won't be
know
stopped
where you
either.
are. They have eyes in the sky and
Sandra
eyes
has
in
that
the ocean.
really concerned Commander Shepard face on right now.
Anyway,
I should go.
the wild whirlwind continues. Of bullshit. Where should we head first? Aside from... I mean, aside from, like... Can we get a runner out to Putfredo and Urkror, or should we just go there? Or,
Get a little bit of sightseeing.
Even if I need to catch up to you guys another time, I knew at the very least need to go back because I need to make sure everything is in place for if I'm going to leave that I have the next person to take over in my stead. And I can't just not say bye to my dearest like companions that I had there.
Aren't they here?
What?
At least
You
one
came
of your
running in here after someone.
Well, yeah, Fangal. Like, Fangal's here, which, of course, she's one of the top of my list, but I need Sutha as well. She's the absolute best, and I love her. She's
Yes,
precious,
she's
and she
there
needs
as
to be she
well.
needs to be taken care of.
It'd be nice to see where you live too, since we haven't visited there before.
I say the orc town there. I only lived there because I unintentionally ended up leading it. I didn't intend for that to happen, but maybe someday you guys can see where I actually come from.
Oh,
If we ever decide
Yeah.
to go out into the seas.
yay.
Because I lived in the ocean, under the water. Otherwise, our orc town is pretty good. I think it is.
yeah, I guess that was the first place to go. That and
It is closer.
Just head down and then straight to Putfredo and...
Someday I'm gonna remember
Yeah.
these orc towns. My memory ain't good, which is
I get
very
ya.
good for a cleric.
I've approximated them, that's enough.
Hey, that's okay. I just
Uh,
gotta make
good to
sure,
know.
once I have everything squared
Good to
away and I
know.
can do my heartfelt goodbyes, I think I'll be good. And in the future, I'll probably continue to send mail to Fangal and Sutha because they are the bomb digs.
You can set up, like, Putfredo and Urkror working together, right?
Yeah, they should be
So-
fun.
Why
The
do
weird
they
See,
all...
we're-
we're gonna need to just talk to the people who we worked very closely with, like the people who were very close to us that aren't already comfortable in the jobs that they have. Like
Get them to set up some kind of, like...
Fangal would be a hell of a leader, but she adores to be the head of the army and there to train everybody and whip them into fucking shape, and that's where she wants to be. So she gets to stay there. But there's somebody else that I have in mind that would probably be able to fill in my stead.
So we need some kind of, like,
he
inner
was
orc
he
council.
was right there with me, so he can take care of it.
Why do they all sound like guttural noises?
Why the fuck would you say that?
Kind of xenophobic,
Well,
Sandra.
yeah, why would you say that out loud, Sandra?
What kind of
Woman,
name is
do I need to
Sandra
slap you?
anyway? Sounds
What
like
the
something
hell?
a prissy little fawn would name their kid.
Sandra is noticeably drunker now.
Honk.
White woman gets drunk and starts being xenophobic. What else is new?
Fucking deer.
Yeah, well, guess what? You're stuck with me.
Honk.
I think you have mistaken this.
Whirlwinds!
You're stuck with us.
For some reason, you keep following us around. I'm okay with that because it's funny.
Whirlwinds!
Whoa. We did it. Let's just fucking get out of here.
I killed a
Y'all
fucking
can take some
dragon!
gold too if you want,
Dante takes another sip of the wine and makes a disgusted face, and it's just like,
Zach, can I be
Hong
real
Kong.
with you?
What?
I
I-
want to take one of the boats.
I'll have Nicholas like take
Hmm.
just a cup of wine and roll for.
I mean, we're gonna go to
alcohol tolerance
Albania.
check, I guess.
Free boats.
True. Is there a dock in Budverdo?
No.
They have a river.
No,
They have a river.
it's. I don't know how to explain to you that a giant ship doesn't fill in a river, but
Okay.
Eh?
That river's
Wait,
wide
no,
enough.
hang on.
Demare, you passed by through there via the river. You met us up in Budverdo. Is there like a docking place we could leave a boat at?
small
We could
boats.
just leave it in the,
small.
river.
This is
Okay,
my way
no,
of
no.
angling to get
All the
Steve to answer questions.
All the rivers are the same size, and I was told we can fly a ship through those.
Pretty
Oh.
sure, like an actual, like proper big ass ship is not gonna fit in those rivers.
I was told we could do that.
I mean, the Isle of Iron's getting their ships everywhere somehow, so
A frigate-sized ship will fit through those rivers.
cool. All right, we're taking the boat to Budverdo, and then we're going to Ugror.
You might have trouble with the swamp.
We'll just dock it there, and then we'll head to
Look,
Albania.
worst
after.
case scenario, we beach a boat that's not ours, and then we go take another.
Yeah, because the problem is you
maybe
don't know
not
what's under the
real
water. Because it may be wide, but you never know how deep it is.
Those are
I'm a
trade
skilled
routes.
captain. I know what I'm doing.
She is a pirate.
And I know the water, don't worry. I understand it too.
Those
You
are
could scout for us if you want, if
Those
it's
are-
really that much of a concern. I guess. I think.
Hey,
I could
you
just
crash
wait
it, you
here
crash
for
it,
you
I don't care.
guys.
Honk?
I could just wait here.
Hmm. We're gonna teleport to Albania.
I want a boat.
Hmm.
There's probably a boat still left at Orzer that has not been used yet.
I
Yes.
want a
That really
boat
fancy
so
one.
bad.
Yeah, it's a free royal boat. Let's
The
fucking
one that
go.
doesn't
Well, I don't
work
want to take with a
and makes us
royal
a
one per se,
target.
but like free boat.
Can we even crew a boat? Realistically?
No, we can't.
Steve, with my knowledge, will we be able to crew a boat?
Party as it is now,
Mm-hmm.
no.
I think you need
But
an
you
actual
also
crew.
have an army.
Hmm.
It would
Not
have
even
to
with
be.
my excessive
We'd,
skills.
we'd need like a sloop.
We'd also need to take the entire army, though, which is a bit non-conducive to adventure.
Can we just
they're not a
start
dedicated crew.
walking?
All right, what do you want to walk?
I still
to?
want a boat.
I think you need a crew first, Amir.
Sandra puts a hand
Fine, I'm gonna get a
on-
crew in Albania.
Sandra puts
Yeah.
a hand on Demer's shoulder.
Don't touch me.
There will be other
Probably
boats.
some pirates in Albania, but there's not many, so I wouldn't get.
There will be many other.
Albania-
We'd,
It's
we'd only be
coastal, I
able to
should be able to
crew
find
a
people.
small one, like a sloop at most.
Hmm. I guess we'll see.
There will be other boats. One's more capable of fighting than that really ornate art.
I never
piece
said I
sitting
want
in
to
the
take that
shipyard.
one. I want to take one of the boats.
Did we see any other boats?
There were a variety of boats. There is a boat small enough that you could, as a party, take and sail. Smaller merchant vessel.
Boat.
How much will fit
Oh.
in Demer's bag of holding?
It's already full.
Damn.
We do have
How
a
much will fit
carriage
in
full of
mine?
gold, though. I mean, how much space do you have in your bags?
Currently, I can hold around.
Let me
130
see.
times.
I got books. I got a lot of books, actually. Wow. Okay. All right.
Guess
So,
you could say you're booked.
all right. Hang on.
Sorry.
New plan. Does anyone
If
have?
anything,
Does anyone have
Yeah?
a crowbar?
I think I might actually. Hang on, let me check my inventory.
so I'm pretty sure I have one of those for a party trick. Yes, I do.
All right. Go.
Wait, what party trick involves using a crowbar?
Taking
Violence.
the boat apart piece by
Oh.
piece until we could fit the planks into my bag of holding, and then
You were drunk.
reassembled the boat.
You were very drunk.
I got
Zach puts away the
mending,
crowbar.
It's fine.
Hey
I
Steve,
suggest not giving her the crowbar.
I have gained mentally curious. How long would it take for us to do that? To disassemble it and then put it all through the portal hole and then reassemble it.
Okay, but the portal hole only lasts for 6 seconds.
I thought you said it lasts for how long do you ever need?
Well, it says like it opens up until the end of your turn.
But still, like how long would that take?
Guess you'd call it a porta boat.
Oh my god.
Oh, goddess, that's an amazing idea. What if there was a boat that you could just carry and it, like, compacts down into a convenient portable shape?
Please tell me more.
That's why I brought it up.
Like a folding boat.
If only I could remember what the fuck we talked about
Or
2
like-
weeks ago.
Or, like, out of character, they're balloons, right?
I'm pretty sure the airships exist, yeah.
I mean, yeah, we were on one.
I can see them on the fucking
Sure.
world map, Hunter.
What if it's like... Oh,
Steve, you okay? Steve?
I'm still here.
Okay, just checking. You've been quiet and we've mentioned your name multiple times.
make
We
a
have been fucking about.
boat out of a balloon.
Listen,
I'm
I'm
okay, you
willing
lost me at
to
that
ride
point.
down the rivers to Albania. Since we're heading there anyway, sort of as the next point in finding stuff to do.
Out of character, I specifically designed this so that you could navigate the rivers.
Why would you not? Okay, let's fucking go then. Let's save our emergency
Let's
teleport
fucking
scroll.
go! Actually, yeah, it's a good
sorry to
point.
backseat DM, but I'm tired of going in
Theoretically-
circles.
We could theoretically, I don't know, so, I mean, we could wait here. Well, I mean, I guess we could split and let Dante go hustle the Urgrorians back while we take the ship straight to Budverdo and wait there. If we're okay with that.
Yes.
Guess that works. Dante, does that work with you?
Fine by me.
Woo!
Yeah, and then we just meet up in Budverdo where the boat would be.
Spring break! Whirlwinds are stealing a boat!
Commandeering an abandoned vessel for legal purposes, such as
Legitimate
stealing a boat.
salvage!
Oh no, this isn't legal. But it is commandeering.
Legitimate
I mean, is it legal if
salvage!
the town's currently in a state of anarchy?
I mean, currently
It's
the town is
illegal
vacant.
because it's fun.
Okay.
You have an interesting way of having fun, Demare.
We get a boat.
Boat.
Yeah, I wouldn't describe what we're doing as stealing a boat when probably the person who had the boat probably may not exist.
It's more fun if we call it stealing than if it was. Wrong.
Don't really like that, but okay.
So, I will say, Demare, you do know that it is going to take a sufficient amount of time to go inwards. So, you're going to start in Orzer,
Mhm.
and the sailing part, easy enough. When you get here, this is not the way that the current travels.
Oh,
So,
right, because the current moves outward towards the largest body of water.
So, this going through here, and then I didn't know I could.
It
do
gets
that.
easier here.
That's a grabs the camera button, actually.
Yeah, like once you hit the Isle of Irons, like that's gonna take at least a couple of days And
Look, I think we deserve a bit of a break.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a riverside cruise.
Yeah, and
Plus, it's
if-
safe because you can't exactly get jumped easily on a pirate ship.
We get to wave at the fucking Isle of Iron as they glare at us.
I thought you were stopping at Boot for Dough.
Yeah, well, that's afterwards.
then
What?
if you
The plan was to.
We're gonna go pick up. We're gonna go take the ship to Boot for Dough. We all get onto it there,
Where's the
and
finger?
then
How you
and then
doing
we
the
do what
finger?
Steve was showing us.
Why aren't we
that,
teleporting?
Because we want a boat, and we have the rivers you mentioned.
That takes so long.
We have time to burn, which is literally the between adventures moment. We get a riverside cruise.
I assume none of
Honk.
it would be easier if we went around.
Do you
over
want to
here
circumnavigate?
and then this way.
I can't swim.
Sandra, you're drunk.
I can't swim though.
We're taking a boat. We're not actually.
The boat will do all the swimming for you.
You
You
really
have
think
to
I want to
swim,
take
dude.
that risk?
You took a fucking airship. The risk there is splattering.
I've worked on an airship
And why are you scared of boats then?
because I can't swim.
Well, if an airship is to be destroyed, well, you're now a bloody smear on the ground. So
To be
I
fair,
think
we
that's
could have
way more
drowned it from the
terrifying.
airship if it was over a lake instead.
There are,
Guess that is true.
you know, the planet's mostly covered in water.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's why if you fall from an airship, you might just land in a river and drown.
But I
anyway.
heard about the stories that the people survived dropping into a puddle of water. No damage done whatsoever. They're perfectly fine.
Pain.
Have you ever hit a lake really hard with your head?
No.
I haven't. It's painful.
It's really not that bad.
so
Sandra just turns and looks at her.
have we decided on what we are doing?
The boat.
Yeah, let's take the
Okay.
boat to Boot for Dough while Dante
just-
goes and handles the Urkors.
Wouldn't it be faster to just take us all by boat and then go to Bruverdo and let Shane jump off?
Dante.
Dante jump off?
I mean, okay.
It's gonna
Look,
take
Matt,
That'd be a
here's
long
Urkor.
to-
Here's
it'll be a longer
Urkor. Here's
walk.
Boot for Dough.
I was about to
Oh, you
say
have to go
we're
to
like
Urkor.
Yeah,
right
but
next.
Dante goes here and
I
then
forgot
comes to
about
us.
that part.
Yeah,
My
say
And
we
we
are
just
literally
go.
right next to it.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
would
okay,
just
cool.
be-
We'll meet up with you, Dante. Bye.
We could walk down the Chandril in the meantime. But yeah. Actually, no, we're taking the boat. What the fuck am I talking about? Let's go.
Time to go boat. Boat.
honk, honk, honk,
Oh.
honk.
Boat.
All right. So most of the party is going to be going from the keep to the docks, finding a worthy vessel, hopping on, and sailing past Cosel and Winter City and going to Budverdo,
Yes, and also
Yeah.
past Pyberg.
Pyreberg.
Pyreberg.
All right, and Dante, you are going to be meeting up with Fangel and heading back to Urkror.
Yes.
I go with Dante.
Guide the troops back, if you please. Since, like, I'm gonna be real. Fingal's the one in charge of the army, but
Because she's the baddest bitch in town. Everybody know it.
I go
Honk.
with Dante. I'm gonna avoid that boat for as long as possible.
Okay, so
Base
important
your
question.
fears.
Are you bringing any NPCs with you on the boat?
I'm taking my dudes.
The dudes.
Okay. Gotcha. Because if it
That
was
means
just the
Torin.
three of you, it would be difficult. But Torin, Rajal, and Gree,
And then Thorin.
And
No,
frog.
not Thorin. Throg.
and Throg. Yeah.
We're taking the
if-
keg with us.
Uh,
A
Brought it all
pirate's life for
around.
us. Time to drink alcohol.
You can't be a pirate ship without grog.
so, moving the keg. It turns out to be way more difficult than anticipated, but you do it.
Like they got it out somehow originally.
hmm It takes some time, and you find that you can't really put it in the ship. More, you just put it like on the ship, and it takes up a huge portion. But it's also unlimited free booze,
Yes.
so there's a lot that you are more than willing to. It's worth a little bit of suffering. So, as a group, the lot of you find a smaller vessel, load up the keg, make sure it's seaworthy.
Also to the wagon.
Hey, Sandra, we have grog.
You can wait. Are they
There's
gone
so
yet?
much alcohol on here. There's more alcohol than there is water in the ocean.
Behind their back, when they weren't looking, I already took like a handheld empty keg, filled it with Eingaren wine, and stuffed it in my bag.
You know, it occurs to me that Dante has a mini version of this.
Wait, a mini version of what?
Don't you have, doesn't Dante have like a fucking liquid creating?
Oh yeah,
Blast.
he does.
Yes, I do.
Not party sized though. Anyway,
So yeah, we good.
boat.
Boat. Boat. Boat.
Boat.
Boat.
All right.
Jameer's very excited to be on boat.
So, do I have a boat token?
What's the name of the boat?
Bodie
This is
McBoatface.
on you, Tamir.
Yes, I agree.
Bodie McBoatface.
The
Changed my
SS
mind.
Bodie McBoatface.
Find me a better
Jester's
fucking name than
End.
Bodie McBoatface.
Why Jester's End? Why must you attempt to murder me?
What? I thought I wanted something clowny. I'm trying to be nice here.
I like it.
But End is like, I mean, okay.
Just
Bodie
folly.
McBoatface?
Because you gotta be a real jester to fuck with us, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe we can
Honk.
put a clown nose on the front of the ship.
Should we paint
That
it
would look
clown
really
colors
weird,
later?
Sure.
Maybe before we head off on the river cruise.
Sandra will scream.
but-
We'll have time
Have
before
to get
Sandra gets
over
here.
it.
Let's
Damn
go.
it!
Let's fucking go. Woo. Now we get anyway, Nicholas. We're gonna have to learn how to help out on a boat.
Oh, that is
This
true.
isn't gonna be like a free cruise like the airship that
I
crashed.
guess I'm gonna have to roll a knowledge check for freaking boating again, I guess.
I can teach him.
By the way,
Yeah,
that keg of wine thing, that's canon. I put it in my inventory.
we're gonna be
I mean,
educated now.
I'm just gonna go off of like Nicholas probably has some sort of knowledge since he reads a lot of books. So, would that be a history check?
I'll be back.
I would say general intelligence.
General intelligence. So that's a +4.
Also, fun fact: my pirate background gives me
Wow!
proficiency in
21!
piloting water vehicles.
Yes, we are
So
going to
apparently
pirate
Nicholas
so
does
hard.
know stuff about boats.
We're gonna pirate so great.
Yeah, Nicholas, you've read about sailing.
You did a thing.
So, with that, so the party is splitting a bit.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna break out a Dante. So Dante, Fengel is in the throne room and currently giving orders to troops. So if you'd like to speak to Fengel.
Fango,
So
we're gonna be heading on back to Ukror. We need to settle things there and make sure everything is okay because I am going to have to go and continue my travels.
yeah, we can take care of things for you.
All right, for sure. I think between the two of them, I'm thinking of 2 people that I think would be able to do. Because I know you want to stay doing what you do,
Uh-huh.
But I'm thinking between either our dear lady Rowasha or maybe Mortimer. One of them.
Mhm.
I think one of them will fit just fine.
Yeah, especially with Sutha at the side.
Yes, because she is the absolute best. I need to see her first before I go.
Of course, I mean, he's back in her grower, but... You know. So,
Yep, that's how it be. But goddamn Fangal, it has been an absolute pleasure wrecking absolute face with you.
look forward to doing it again sometime.
Hell yeah, and don't worry, I'll be sending you letters. I'll let you know each time we beat the absolute living bejesus out of something.
I'll be sure to get better at reading.
It's okay, have stuff to do it if you need to. She's willing. She's
Cool.
nice.
I'll be busy pounding faces.
Exact. Hey, you can even tell Sutha to send a reply back about what things you've destroyed. Because I'd love to hear it. I gotta know.
Not sure there's enough parchment in the world for that.
Exactly. Otherwise, if you guys are okay here, we're gonna head back to Ukror and just get things quickly squared away, and I'm gonna have to say my goodbyes there.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, it's been real, homie. And just picks up Fangal in a bear hug.
Fingel attempts to hug you back and is just wrapped up in the embrace. So, with that, you're going to be having Fengel more or less control Orzer and keeping all of the location safe from the surrounding area and itself, and the beastie still crawling around within. So,
Yes.
Orzer, for the moment, is safe as the party is getting onto a boat and you are preparing to meet with the army stationed outside and eventually make your way to Urkror. So,
Yes.
was there anything else you wanted to do before you hit the road?
Not other than just letting Fangal, I'm gonna make sure when I get back there to Ukror, I'm gonna make sure word does get around, try to get it spread as quickly as possible so things can be completely leveled here at Orzer, so it's not like a constant fight. As fun as that is, but I'm gonna do what I can to get word around so we can get things back up and running to the best of its capability.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, keep it real and keep kicking ass.
No, I always will be.
Hell yeah. And he gives a hefty wave before walking back out.
So, pumping their chest a bit, they give you a salute. You make your way out, and as you make your way out of town, the main strip, you still notice the telltale scorch marks and there are some troops kind of patrolling the streets. The outside of the walls, there is quite a few members of the army still resting. The infirmary is certainly busy as you're making your way through there, but unless there's anything else you'd want to do last minute before officially leaving Orzer.
I don't believe so, other than just calling out to the people as we're passing, just like, great work out there, guys. You guys are the fucking best. And just make sure you take care of each other. Make sure anyone who's hurt, you get them taken care of, and look around, make sure nobody got left behind. Otherwise, you guys got this, and I just do like an arm pump in the air to them.
You are met with a good amount of cheers and salutes and people wanting to give thanks for your leadership. And certainly, the medical tents are busy. There's still the piles of corpses of the people that have fallen and have been taken back to be properly interred later. So, as you continue your way out of the camp, I'm assuming you're going to travel for the rest of the day, trying to make your way back to Urkror.
Yep, and apparently dragging Sandra along, who's probably fucking drunk, and
I
so
am
probably
so
carrying her on my
proud
shoulders.
Of every single one of you. Hey, Dante, can I see that alchemy jar thing?
Here you go.
I summon a full thing of coffee and start chugging it to try and sober up.
That does not sound good.
In the meantime, Dante continues walking, putting Sandra on his shoulders and just walking.
I allow it.
Sandra, you get some deliciously bitter black coffee. And you both walk for a good portion of the day, eventually coming to the Wadville Lumberers, which is a small lumber camp, mostly empty at this point. You had previously taken it over, and since it had a large population of lumberers, then most of them, knowing how to wield an axe, joined you at the war camp. So, a bit of a ghost town at this point. There certainly are still some people here. Tavern's still running. You're able to stay the night. Since you are the chieftain and ruler of this territory, you certainly are able to get free stay there at their finer rooms. You are sleeping in comfortable beds, and you get a good meal, and you continue your way towards Urgror. So, I'm just gonna place you there for now. Well, actually, so, boat crew.
Okay.
Boat crew.
What boat crew?
Boat
so-
crew.
Hell yeah, boat crew. We boating.
We boatin'.
So,
Oh my gosh, there's a boat. I
Yeah,
can't move.
boat's
The game's
open.
paused.
oh, I never unpaused the game. So,
Can't move it. It's stuck.
yeah,
It's a
just
narrative
vehicle.
boat. Fuck
It's a
you.
narrative
Oh, I
boat.
thought that was a part of the map. I
So-
thought the boat was a part of the map. I didn't think it was a real boat.
That is the boat that I added for you.
It's a boat.
Boat.
We're boating.
It's
So-
eye-shaped.
As,
yeah.
So the party begins
I
sailing,
made you a
and
boat. What flavor? Pie flavor.
Nicholas is just having a time of it in the back of the boat.
Nicholas is having very.
he's
different
he's
ways to deal with-
hallucinating.
He's like laughing to himself.
The seasickness has affected him very strangely.
so
He did
Laughing
say he
in
had
pain,
wine.
I'm laughing in delight.
Sorry, yes, Steve?
Demare, go ahead and make a sailing check.
With proficiency, because my background gives me that. Help
Yes,
us.
we know.
Oh!
How do I...
Wow, the
What do I do
pirate's
for
a
sailing?
pirate.
We know.
Yeah. What does that mean? What do we do for pirates?
So I will say, since you are commanding a crew, it would be charisma plus proficiency bonus.
Charisma. That's not the worst thing.
Worst thing for me.
I'll add I think I had a +4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't just say, oh, add your proficiency or whatever. Boop.
All right, that is sufficient enough.
Sufficient enough.
Yep. So you're sailing on not terrible waters. You kind of
I'm a little
quite
lost
literally.
in the moment.
You quite literally show everyone the ropes, and
Yes.
I showed them several kinds of knots to tie.
Mhm. So
And
you
This is a slip knot.
I see.
you do have to be a lot more active than usual, as you know. Party, you legitimately have to yell at someone. You need to go here, grab this, pull it, make sure it's
Jack,
going.
grab that rope!
Fuck, what?
Grab that rope!
So, you okay,
Captain!
That's how you know you have a
Very
good crew when their
specific
first
rope.
instinct is fuck. What?
Punk.
So, with your first day of sailing, as you leave, another boat when you get close to to Cosel and Winter City, another boat starts coming at you and raises the flag, which you can see being the flag of Winter City. And using boat semaphore commands the signal that you need to stop and to speak. They wish to parley.
Parlay. Well,
I mean, I
Pirates
got
Code can't say no to parlay.
I mean, all right.
Why anchor?
Sure.
Drop anchor. Put it down on
We
the
know how to do
seafloor.
that. It's like release this thing, right?
There's a switch. No, not that one. The other one.
Releases the grog into the water.
What the fuck is a boat?
Rigel looks at Demare as they don't know what the other switch is.
Please point it out to us. We'll have to
Demare
mark
walks
this.
up to Zach and then calmly states to him, "A boat is a watercraft with a large range of types and sizes, but generally smaller than a ship, which is distinguished by its larger size, shape, cargo, or passenger capacity, or its ability to carry boats. Small boats are typically found on inland waterways such as rivers and lakes, or in protected coastal areas. However, some boats, such as the whaleboat, were intended for use in offshore environments. In modern naval terms, a boat is a vessel small enough to be carried aboard a ship."
Honk.
You have the Wikipedia article open, something fierce right now. Like,
No, Demare's just autistic.
Yep, we're good.
But you as
Yeah,
a
we're gonna get to
person.
that. We're gonna get to that anchor.
Demare continues info dumping about boats until the other ship comes up.
So, other ship approaches, also weighs anchor, and Demare, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception, oh boy. That's perception plus 10, right?
Yes.
15.
Okay, so you are able to perceive, they specifically, when coming to parlay, have their boat angled in such a way that through just the slight little cracks, their cannons are pointed and ready, and they are ready to flip open the hatches and just lay into everyone aboard your ship. And you see someone walk out in what you assume to be finer attire, but it is the northern orcs that you are interacting with, so a little bit different than standard affair. A gray-skinned orc steps out and addresses you from their ship. They're just a little bit far enough away to not be within gangplank distance, so attempting to jump between ships, not possible at the moment.
Ahoy! That's how I Shit, I got something in my throat. Fuck.
Oh no. You good?
It was
Yeah,
the
something
sea
just
air.
irritated my throat. Oh shit. Ahoy!
So go ahead and make a general charisma check.
Okay.
I'll say
Zach is
actually-
also gonna like walk up and just wave with all their like, this is on.
The mayor very
Pick up
casual.
the orc stuff.
nice.
So the orc takes a look at you.
With my razor tooth grin and glowing, piercing eyes.
Ahoy! We see you sailing from Orzer.
Yeah.
News comes forth. Orzer is not to be trusted.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Oh.
We took care of that. We beat up all the guys over at Orzer.
Yeah, currently our resort is vacant. Well, except for with our guys.
I'm the
We-
current chief of Boudverdo. We managed to deal with the situation in Arzer.
Zach, make a persuasion check.
Honk, let's go.
Can I help because
Any-
I'm over here also
Can I
shouting
cast
along with
bless?
him?
Actually, any pluses because he's the chieftain?
There.
Hey.
They are the chieftain?
So the DC has all of those little facets in mind already. So it
But
is just
rolling
a
with
straight roll.
advantage.
You have already adjusted the DC with your roll.
Rolling with advantage.
I'm just gonna roll.
Fine.
Hold on.
Well, that was
So-
easy.
Wow.
Nice.
They look at you, and I'm assuming you still have the heraldry
Yep.
that notates you as the leader of Boudreaux, and
Yep.
uh,
That's
You know,
why I
they-
clicked on it.
they looked at you. They look at you, notice that, give a nod, and say, "Oh, apologies. You say it has been taken care of?"
Yes,
Hi.
the leaders of Urzer had been committing some heinous scientific experiments leading to their downfall, unfortunately. So Urzer will be doing some recovering for the times to come.
Right. Well, for now, we thank you for your service. You may pass.
Thank you.
So they, unless there was anything else that you wanted to do, they seem to be taking you at face value, and the captain gives the signal for their crew to begin raising anchor and making their way away, returning to the position and passing the information along to Winter City.
Alright, sit, click, bounce.
Being professional sucks. Let's go.
I could have taken them, Demir says confidently. You can tell that she genuinely thinks that.
Does that ship even have guns on it?
I can do the I can do the speak I can do the speaking to him, but goddamn, is it not in my nature? the having the crown work helps though. Helps so much. Let's go.
To answer the question, no, the merchant vessel does not have cannons.
Gotcha.
It's a merchant vessel.
Yep. So you continue your way along. Do you make your way into Cosel, or do you just go around it?
Around.
Yeah, we're just
Alright.
we're heading to Budverdo.
Yeah, going to Burverder.
Burverder.
All right.
Hey, Burverder.
So
You can pretend this
brr.
whole point doesn't
Brr,
exist if you want. I just fucked up making the map.
So you don't make it to Boudreaux immediately. You do need to sail overnight, but you would be arriving within the morning.
Hurrah.
So with that, we can, if you don't mind, take a quick break because I am out of drink and do need to use the bathroom. So
Yeah.
we can take a quick 5.
Alright.